Harden or Kanye Westbrook?
Kanye all day. Listen, yeah, he's a better talent. Is he in the perfect system the way James Harden is now in the perfect system with Mike D'Antoni? Yeah. James Harden right now is having a better season. I don't think he's the better player.
You and I
would rather build around
are
Westbrook.
so fundamentally different on this. You go to sports for a performance.
Yeah.
And you've told me that.
Yeah.
I would take Westbrook, too, if I went to watch Beyonce or Kanye. I go to sports fundamentally to see structure and wins. It's my background. I like business. Harden, to me, is so easily the pick it's not close because Harden has done something this year to me that is one of the hardest things to do for any performer. He's been willing to give the ball up in key spots. That level of self-awareness is what LeBron developed, Michael Jordan was talked into. What James Harden has done this year is really hard. Beyonce has let another singer sing a few songs. I love what I see from Harden.
Well, he's Beyonce, right?
Well, you know what I'm
Beyonce's
saying.
still the overwhelming superstar.
Okay, but
getting 28 points a game.
For the guy to be able, the woman to be able to go, okay, I'm the great talent, but I'm going to relinquish the spotlight in
Here's
key
our
moments.
difference, Chris. I'm giving D'Antoni a lot of credit for what's going on with James Harden.
This is the thing. Obviously, D'Antoni has put him in the perfect system, but every point guard can't do what Harden is doing. In New York, D'Antoni couldn't find a point guard to do it. In L.A., he couldn't find a point guard to do it. Harden is perfect for this system, but I would take Harden. I'm not as down on Westbrook as Colin, but I would take Harden because he's the better shooter, better passer, more versatile player, can play off the ball, on the ball just as effectively.
Better rebounder, better defender is the other guy.
Yeah,
You
but
really care
actually this year,
about defense?
first of all, this
Rebounding?
year, and I'm not saying Harden is a great defender, but this year opponents are shooting 44% against Harden. Against Westbrook, they're shooting 51%.
Oh, that's a good stat.
Now, here's the thing. I think Harden is easier to build players around, put
Yes.
players around and build a team.
Yes.
And to your point about D'Antoni, 2 years ago, Dwight Howard misses half the season. James Harden, in a totally different system, no D'Antoni, leads them to 57 wins or 56 wins in the playoffs. They actually went to the conference finals.
Yes, sir.
When Westbrook was without Durant, they missed the playoffs.
Oh, so Durant, Dwight Howard. Durant,
I'll
one
give
guy
you- I'll
loses
give you
Durant.
that.
One guy loses.
I'll give you that, but if you look at the rest of the players around them, when both of those stars were
Gotcha.
gone, neither one of them had much
Gotcha.
talent around them.
So if we drop this question online today, you know what overwhelmingly the answer would be, right? Russell Westbrook,
Westbrook.
because they're in love with the dunks and the triple-doubles, and Harden doesn't play defense, which, Chris, you just rebutted. But, guys, it's fundamentally obvious what's happening. James Harden has elevated, as you said, all his teammates, guys who nobody wanted. Trevor Ariza, Ryan Anderson, Eric Gordon. We joked about him going to the Knicks. He scored 17 a game. Harden's made everybody better. Westbrook's look at me, look at me, look at me, and that's...
Well,
wait, let me drop one name, Chris. Who else is a look-at-me guy who loves social media, who hasn't won anything? Odell Beckham. Are you seeing a little Odell Beckham in Russell Westbrook?
I don't want to diss Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
you
please.
two want... No, this is close. Russell Westbrook is a fantastic player. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, deservedly so. And let's not act like him and Kevin Durant were just oil and water and couldn't mix. They went to the finals. They were up 3-1.
With Harden on that
Hold on,
team.
they were up 3-1
Okay.
on the best regular season team in history.
But
let's not dismiss this.
I'm not. But when you ask the question, who would I prefer? It sounds like I'm dissing Kanye Westbrook. But what I'm saying...
You said it wasn't even, like, close.
Well, what I'm saying is it's not as close as it appears because I believe James Harden, neck up, has made a seismic shift that he now owns that I'm only going to be great if I elevate others. And that is hard for a superstar to do.